So what a lot of entrepreneurs don't understand about goals is the following. People, and especially entrepreneurs that I talk to, I noticed, are overly focusing on achieving a certain goal. Right? Entrepreneurs are achievers. They want to achieve. But what you need to understand is that you are finding yourself in a certain landscape, and this landscape is called life, this landscape is called business, and you're standing in this landscape and you're trying to figure out what are the next moves. So you're setting goals somewhere at the horizon where you can still see, and then you're working towards that goal. And here's the rule number one that you're underestimating. Playing the game changes the rules and is changing the landscape. So when you talk about goals, nobody is really actually caring about achieving them. Because if you're halfway through and you almost achieved it, at this point, the goal might not be even relevant anymore. Because you learned about new options, the landscape has changed, you want to acquire maybe new skills, new equipment, new type of employees. So don't overly focus on the output and achieving it. A goal is just here to make you and your employees, I'm not sure whether you have employees, but a goal is here to make you more productive. That you're running in a direction, that you're having this adventure of figuring things out. And if you're overly valuing achieving them, you're again in this constant fear and worry mode of, oh, I need to still do this, and then I'll do that, and afterwards I'll work on that, and then I'll finish that, and then we made it, and then we can see how we continue. And that's exactly the point. You feel like, okay, then I made it, but then you're there, and then you're again setting new goals. So you constantly have this feeling, okay, if I achieve this, then I can feel good. If I achieve that, then the business is fine. And you're constantly worrying, you're never happy, you're never in the moment, and you're not even as productive as you could be because you're too much worrying and too much focusing on the output. So I want you, here's the tangible advice, to let go of the output. So you can still have your clear output goals, how much money you want to make at the end of the month or whatever, but I want you to more and more focus on the input. What do you need to do for that? Approaching 20 potential clients a day, or 100 or 200, whatever. Going to the gym 3 times a week for 1 hour, not losing 10 kilograms. So the output comes if you focus on the input, but if you focus more on the input, you focus on the process. That means the process is going to get better. You feel more fulfilled because you more train your brain to be in the present moment and enjoy the process and be intrinsically motivated. And as a result, the output comes. And actually, studies have shown that there are tangible studies that psychologists conducted, and they figured out if people focus more on the input, what they're doing, the output is actually higher than if you just focus on the output. So, summary, it's not so important that you achieve the goal, it's just important that you're getting rolling, that you're moving, that you're productive, and that you keep learning on the way, and then you're adjusting. Enjoy the process. You're not here to live to run a successful business. You're here to live a good life. Get the big picture. So we want you to live a good life, and in this life you're running a great and successful business. Enjoy the ride. Now, if you're hearing those words, but you're still doubting and saying, well, this is a great talk, very theoretical, but I don't feel it, and I cannot actually really implement this in my business, and the output is tremendously important, Marco, I'm not sure what you're saying here. If you're thinking this right now, then you haven't got it. Like, you're lost. Like, you really have an extremely limited belief when it comes down to productivity and effectiveness, and you're holding yourself back, and you are remaining not as happy as you could be and not as productive as you could be. If you want me to convince you that there is still some potential within you as a human being, growing as a human being and also as a business owner and as an entrepreneur, then schedule a call with me. There's a link below the video. Just go through the landing page, sign up for a free call. You'll be guided through a survey, and then I'll call you within the next days. And then if everything goes right, we schedule a full hour strategy call with me personally, where we understand your specific situation, what you would like to still improve, and how could we achieve that. That's what we're going to do. It's a free consultation session. And then at the end, we can decide whether we want to work together or whether you want to give this a try on your own. But anyway, this will be an extremely valuable conversation. So pick up this chance, and I'll talk to you soon.